Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be covering the Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token. I previously covered the Glimmer token a few months back when it was trading at $2.43. I said it would drop below 40 cents, and it went to 35 cents exactly as predicted. Now it's back up to 50 cents, so what's going to happen next? I'll be covering that in this video, so be sure to stick with me until the very end. Without further ado, let's get right into it, and let the gains be with you. Right now, the Glimmer coin is trading for 50 cents. It has an overall market cap of $291 million, and that puts it at rank number 157 in terms of the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Now, the all-time high of this thing, around 20 bucks. All-time low is around 1 month ago at 31 cents. Now, 8 months ago, I covered Moonbeam and the Glimmer coin right here on my channel in the middle of the bear market. And let's just go back in time and see what I had to say back then. That Glimmer ends up going ahead and with the entire market drops to lower prices. So let's say it goes down here to 60, 70, 50, 40 cents, etc. So as you see here in this old Crypto Empire YouTube video, the Glimmer price was trading at $1.29. I was saying, look, it's risk off. This thing's going to go low. It's going to go below 50 cents. And it went as low as 31 cents here. And it's back up to 50. And obviously the tide is shifting in crypto. We are seeing massive pumps across the board. We're seeing Bitcoin touch $25,250. That is a major resistance level, and if we do break it, which I do think we will eventually, we're headed right to 28 to 30K. So what's going to happen now with all of these altcoins, especially in the Polkadot ecosystem, because recently Polkadot is also on fire. If we take a look at Polkadot here, on the week, Polkadot is up 17%, now trading at $7.24, and Kusama is also looking very good. So it looks like the Polkadot ecosystem is finally back coming to life, and that can only be a good thing for Moonbeam and the Glimmer coin. So let's start to go over everything right now. So if you're not already familiar with what Moonbeam is, I recommend you go watch my previous videos on it. I covered it before it even launched, before it got a Polkadot parachain. Now here we are years later. The coin is launched. The ecosystem is still in its infancy, right? A lot of work needs to be done to the Moonbeam ecosystem. Still a very small community. And we can talk about kind of like the politics and the people leading the Moonbeam Foundation. Let's just say that the Moonbeam Foundation could do a better job running their foundation and their network, and that they basically are just bought and sold by the VCs that went ahead and, put all the money into this chain, that are backing this chain. But that's a topic for another day. Hopefully they get through those growing pains, because Moonbeam does still have a lot of potential to do very well in the future, despite their incompetency when it comes to their leadership. Now, like I said, when it comes to the fundamentals of the Moonbeam network, I have covered it extensively in the past. It's a smart contract layer 1 blockchain built on the Polkadot Relay Chain. It already has a Polkadot parachain slot. It's one of the main parachains on Polkadot behind things like Astar Network. And as long as Polkadot does continue to build and stay relevant, which I very much do believe it will, Moonbeam should be at the top of the list when it comes to Polkadot ecosystem projects. So let's not waste any time and look at the Glimmer chart just to see what's going on here. So I'm going to blow this out to a weekly price chart, and we're going to start out on the higher time frames to really get a look on exactly what's happening. So like we talked about in this video, 8 months ago, the price of Glimmer was $1.29, and we are well off that mark, right? That was somewhere in here, over here in May of 2022, right? And we're now in February of 2023, so long time has passed. You can see this is a weekly chart. Each one of these candlesticks is 1 week, so a lot of time has passed, and we do have a nice round bottom forming on the chart. 31 cents with a low of 25 cents actually on this chart here. That in my opinion is going to be the bottom. I don't see this going lower than 25 cents at this point. We already have a strong kind of weekly reversal here, right? We have 3 green weeks in a row, pullback, and then, if we can close this weekly candle fully engulfing this one, right? I'd like to see it close up here above 56 cents. That would be amazing. But regardless, we do have the start of an uptrend. Let's go ahead and start marking this chart. What do I mean the start of an uptrend? Well, we really have broken, I already have the trend line on the chart actually, we really have broken for the most part this weekly downtrend, right? We broke this trend line here, put in 3 green weeks in a row, 2 red ones after we test 55 cents, pull back. Now we're looking for that continuation move up higher. Notice all the things I have in my chart here. This is obviously a big cluster of resistance, but if we look at any of the other top altcoins, for example, I'll just go to the ones right here in my watch list. We got coins like Filecoin, right? Went absolutely bonkers this week. Weekly breakout, right? Taking out all the resistance over here, right? It's going to eat through it. Phantom, obviously, one that also has been performing very well. I'm just kind of showing you how when we're in an uptrend, if you look to the left of the chart and you see resistance, that resistance gets shattered. Okay, and another one would be, of course, Fed AI. I mean, right, just shattered all this resistance, shattered all this resistance. So let's go back to Glimmer now. And of course, we're on no log scale, so we got to kind of get this chart back to where we want it. So anyways, what we were talking about is all the resistance. I'm actually going to go ahead and clean this up. Too much noise over here. Yeah, let's just kind of move this over there. So now looking at Glimmer, all this resistance is going to get eaten through when we get the actual breakout move. And I do believe we are about to get that actual breakout move very soon. So this needs to be on your radar. All right, we are at the start of a weekly uptrend here and trading below 50 cents as of right now. Our first main resistance obviously is going to be this gray box. Okay, notice this was previous support, now resistance. This comes into play from 55 to 59 cents. All right, so once price gets through this, we're back into this previous price action range, and this goes from about 60 cents to a high of 87 cents. All right, so that's going to be a battle to work through, but it will eat through it because resistance gets shattered, supply gets eaten through when we're in an uptrend. So all this will get eaten through, and then we'll be back over $1. All right, and we're going to start regaining lost ground. After we're back over $1, we go back to where we were 8 months ago when I first made my Glimmer video. All right, and that's going to be at around $1.25, $1.30, $1.50. We get through here. All right, and then we start marching our way back up higher, but this is all going to take weeks to happen. But the main point that you should know here in this video is that I think the worst is over. I think we only have some good things to look forward to, which is positive. And now, can we test some lower levels here on the chart? Yes, we absolutely can. All right, some lower levels that I would have on your radar are going to be this previous kind of supply area. Now it's going to act as support, and this is right around 47 cents. All right, 46, 47 cents, and then we also have a nice area down here at 44 cents. Long-term speaking, anywhere below 50 cents is going to be amazing. All right, my price prediction really has not changed. I still think this thing can 10, 20, 50x possibly from these lows here at around 50 cents. So a lot to look forward to here. Now let's kind of go over, and also let's look at their Twitter account, right? Huge following, 286K. Everybody knows what Moonbeam is. This is no small project. They are well funded, well backed. Like I said, VCs are heavily invested into this one. And I think it's going to do well in the future, as long as they can actually build and get a community on their platform, on their network, because really nobody uses Moonbeam right now, let's be real. So that needs to change. The number one held token on Moonbeam right now is a project called Beamswap, right, and the GLINT token. Right now this thing is trading for 1/10 of a penny, and it has a market cap, if we take a look at their website, of 833K, less than $1 million market cap. Now this is the number one held token on the Moonbeam network. This is a decentralized exchange, right? You can go ahead, you can swap assets. All the assets on Moonbeam on the network are here to swap. You can also provide liquidity. They have a bunch of yield farms, very similar to something like ZyberSwap, which I've been covering here on the channel. Right, has absolutely crushed it for the crypto empire community. Congratulations if you made some money with ZyberSwap. But yeah, with Glimmer or with GLINT and the Beamswap platform, right? It's a decentralized exchange. They also have a bridge where you can bridge assets from something like Ethereum to the Moonbeam network. Okay, so they are building, they're innovative, and this has a strong community. All right, and this uses multi-chain right here. They plugged it right into their site. So if there's one coin that I like on the Moonbeam network, it's going to be GLINT, Beamswap, hands down, right? Strongest community on the entire network, most active addresses holding this token. They are building, they are innovating, and I do expect them to keep on building and innovating and adding more things to their decentralized exchange. They already have advanced trading here. Now here we can see in the advanced trading mode, they have a full trading view chart up here. And we know that centralized exchanges are going to get cracked down on. So I would not be surprised to see Beamswap continue to build and make themselves a top decentralized exchange. So again, if there was one coin that I would look into, it's going to be GLINT. And super low market cap, below $1 million. If you look at this thing's chart, let's take a look at this chart on the weekly time frame. This is a very enticing chart to me. This is a weekly symmetrical triangle here, and as you can see, it is trying to break out right now. All right, so this thing has been in this weekly triangle from May 16th. 8 months ago when I made that that glimmer video, 8 months ago, it started this. But as you see, this thing is down pretty bad. It did kind of get wrecked by the bear market along with everything else, but this is a bottom as far as I'm concerned. This is what a bottom looks like. Nice reversal pattern out of the bottom, start to pump out of this. So less than $1 million market cap built on the Moonbeam network. I would definitely look into Beamswap. Again, the best decentralized exchange on the Moonbeam network. So in this video, we covered the Moonbeam network and the Glimmer token. We took a look at the chart. I discussed what I see playing out here next. Then we took a look at an ecosystem project, which is Beamswap and the GLINT token. Again, that is the #1 decentralized exchange on the Moonbeam network, and I would encourage you to look into that one, less than a $1 million market cap. I think it could bang pretty hard. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.